everyone for some more of my Saarbrücken career mode for FIFA 21, and this will be the Season 2 finale. As you can see here, we are playing playing against Schalke, which in the previous round we defeated the Riviera Derby rival Borussia Dortmund in order to get to this point. But after this game, I will show you how the squad is doing. A recap of all the transfers, stats, player attributes, what I normally do at the end of the season. But before I continue on, hopefully you guys have an awesome day today. Hopefully you guys doing well. And I should say that this will be the final career mode video I'll have on my channel, at least for the remainder of 2022. And I will resume career modes at the beginning of January, but they will be only on weekends, as I want to devote the weekdays towards my regular content. Well, I should say like my Nintendo and PlayStation content, and then save my FIFA stuff for weekends, because that's traditionally when football games are being played. I just feel it's more appropriate. And speaking of football, I should mention that I just finished watching the U.S. game against Iran. They pulled off a gutsy 1-0 win, courtesy of a Christian Pulisic goal in the 38th minute, which he did end up getting subbed off because of a collision. I'm really hoping he turns out alright. Hopefully he'll be ready for Saturday's game against the Netherlands, which I think the writing is pretty much on the wall. I don't think very many people are picking the U.S. to beat the Dutch, especially how good the Netherlands are doing so far in this World Cup. And specifically, Cody Gakpo, which I have on my team, but he is arguably the best player on the Dutch team. He is being linked with Manchester United, Chelsea, and Newcastle in real life. It'll be interesting to see where he goes. But, yeah, I'm very pumped at... That was my minimum expectation of this U.S. team, is to make the round of 16. Now that they are in the knockout stages, whatever happens afterwards is a bonus. I'm just happy they managed to get out of group. They really did not make it easy, especially after drawing against Wales, which I'm still not too super thrilled that they could not hold off Wales, but I'm super happy they were able to hold off Iran, because that easily could have gone pear-shaped like the Wales game, but luckily our boys pulled through, and let's see what they do against the Dutch. Like I said, I highly doubt they'll beat them, but hey, you never know. I mean, look at back in 2002, the U.S. managed to beat arch rivals Mexico in the round of 16 in order to advance to the quarterfinals, where they would lose to eventual runners-up Germany. But I mean, anything can happen. I mean, who would have thought Saudi Arabia would have beat Argentina? Which I should say, I'm going to say this right, I hate even saying this, but I have to give you my honest opinion. And I hate saying it because I'm going to end up sounding like Donald Trump on this, but I swear if Argentina or Portugal end up winning this World Cup, I'm not going to use the R word, I'm going to use the F word. I think it's going to be fixed, because it's... If you look at it, which... Let me just go into this game instead of going off on a rant here, but clear skies at the Olympia Stadium. You figure back in the last tournament, 2018, Argentina and Portugal did not even make it past the... they didn't even make it to the quarterfinals. Neither one of them did. And you mean to tell me that they're going to be capable of reaching the finals? If one or the other, if both end up reaching the final, I'm calling BS on. I really am, because I just find it funny. I mean, and that's not just World Cup. You see it in especially right here in sports, especially the NFL. The New England Patriots won the Super Bowl right after 9/11. The New Orleans Saints won the Super Bowl right after Katrina. Peyton Manning won a Super Bowl in his last appearance ever. Jerome Bettis won a Super Bowl after his final appearance. There's just way too many instances where athletes are retiring and they just so happen to win a title. So, and I am speaking specifically about Messi and Ronaldo. If either one of them end up winning this tournament, I am not going to be happy. I would much rather have France repeat as World Cup champion and see Argentina and Portugal win it. Heck, I would much rather have the all-time winningest team in World Cup history, Brazil, win it over Argentina and Portugal at this. As long as it's not either one of those two countries. I really don't care. And if you happen to be Argentinian and or Portuguese and are watching this, I truly am sorry, but come on. I mean, it's just I'm just hoping. Now, if neither one of them end up making a final, I'm gonna be thrilled. But if either Messi or Ronaldo end up winning a World Cup, then I'm calling ruckus on that. I really am. But enough about that rant. But let's just focus on the here and now, which is the DFB Pokal. Yeah, I'm still on a high after that U.S. game. I'm so glad that they held on, because that had, for a while there, especially towards like the 75th minute on, I got real bad vibes from the Wales game. I'm like, oh god, guys, please do not blow this. Luckily, they did not concede a stupid penalty, but you can see Darwin Nunez is a featured player here, the player to watch. But we are underway here at the Olympia Stadium. If I'm not mistaken, this is where Hertha play. As Nunez opens up the scoring. Now, 80 rated Darwin Nunez. He's actually higher rated here than what he is on Almeria. But to be fair, I only completed one season in my Almeria career mode. This is the end of the second season with Saarbrücken. And if I remember correctly, in my Almeria career mode, he's already at a 78 at the end of the first season. So I do expect him to be above 80 in the next season in that particular career mode. But anyway, he opens up the scoring here. But speaking of Darwin Nunez, I'm very surprised that Uruguay hasn't done better in the World Cup. They were actually one of the teams that I thought were going to be one of those sleeper nations that could actually make a run, but unless something happens here in the final match day, I don't see that happening. Come on, get the ball. Get the ball! There we go. My guys were kind of yetzing around there instead of trying to get the ball off of them. Okay, Larrazabal, I see you! Beautiful strike. The young Spanish winger continuing to impress in his debut season with the club. But yeah, speaking of other World Cup news, Belgium, of course, one of the big surprises as well. They're not off to... I mean, they did beat Canada, but they ended up losing to Morocco. And, of course, that was right after Kevin De Bruyne's comments about the team being too old. Which I think it was Vertonghen that took issue with that, saying that the team didn't score. Was that because of old age? But it is an aging squad. I'm not sure about the timing of De Bruyne's comments, but I mean, he's not wrong. But I'm surprised Belgium isn't doing better than what they have been. One of the teams I'm actually very surprised about is Portugal, which, like I said, I'm really hoping that they don't reach the... Not only did they not reach the final, but they don't end up winning the entire thing. I thought for sure that, especially with the Ronaldo saga, they would be a bit disjointed, but that has not been the case. Which I just noticed that Weston McKennie is part of this Schalke team. Of course, they got Amin Harit, who suffered a horror injury in real life, which Vieira ends up scoring here. They got Musa Marega. I know they do got Ante Rebic, but I think he's on the bench, though. Yeah, he is. Kutucu's on the bench. Yerry Mina they got. Mark Uth. Fairman they have, the former Norwich loanee. Oh, come on, guys. I swear if Schalke end up equalizing right before half, I'm gonna be filthy. Do we have time for one more attack? Come on! Oh, come on, ref! You cannot call the ref. You cannot call the whistle on that. You cannot call the whistle on that. You can't. Who do I want to sub off? Hate to say it, but Paul McCall, you're coming off. And Durham will take, Durham will be replaced by Correa, and I gotta figure out who else I want to put in there. I'll save my final sub for if I need it later on, as Schalke kicks things off here. Wi-Fi connection lost. Oh, well, I'm surprised. If we could get a third goal here, I'll feel a lot better. Because so far, my guys have not looked like scoring ever since I jumped to the sim. Okay, number 3, Sanatakis, what were you doing there? If this leads to an equalizing goal, he's gone. I'm telling you that right now. Yep, you're gone. Sanatakis, that was inexcusable. You literally just gifted them that second goal. You are gone. Akanji, you're stepping up. My guys literally have looked like they literally have done nothing since I jumped into sim except give Schalke opportunity after opportunity after opportunity. Oh, wait! Guys! What the hell are you guys doing? No, come on, guys. Come on. Come on. Are you trying to lose this game? Yeah, let's not celebrate that shit. I cannot believe I have to do this. Okay, yellow card. Whatever. If that would have been them, they wouldn't even gotten a foul called on that. So I call BS on that. Let's not celebrate, guys. Because you guys have done absolute shit since I scored the second goal of the game. Ah, come on. Okay, I'm angry now. I am angry. Hey, let's just give the ball away. Yes, I understand this is my second team, but there are good players on this team. This isn't like I'm playing like with a 60 rated team. The lowest rated player on the pitch right now is 74 rated. As Gonzalez puts the icing on the cake. Okay, I had to be careful there because Lopez is already on a yellow card. If I even look at the opponent the wrong way with Lopez, he's probably end up getting sent off, knowing this stupid ref. I'm just going to keep the ball. I should be happy that we're about to complete the double, but I can't be happy after that performance. That was one of the most insipid performances I've ever seen from one of my teams in career mode. Our guys literally gave Schalke every opportunity to win this game. They really did. It's like I said before, yes, this is my backup team, but I mean, we have... Let's see, we have an 81 rated goalkeeper, Radu. We have an 80 rated winger and Wolf. Wolf, I should say, if you're using proper German. 77 rated Pershers. We got 79 rated Maxime Lopez. The 80 rated striker. Why did we struggle so much? As Maxime Lopez lifts the trophy? We really should not have struggled this bad. Like I said, I'm not happy. I should be, but I'm not. Yeah, pretty much wrapping up Season 2 with a tap rather than a bang in terms of performance. And I didn't get to show you guys the league results, which I ended up simming throughout the rest, the whole thing. But they did. But this same second team played the final Bundesliga game, and they ended up winning. As a matter of fact, Saarbrücken ended up winning 3 of the final 4 games. They ended up drawing 1-1 against... I forget who it was. I'm going to have to look, but... Anyway, you can see Saarbrücken are the DFB Pokal champions, which means we will be playing European football next season. We probably... Well, not probably. It will be the Europa League. Because, Conference League didn't happen until FIFA 22. But you can see the stats right there. Take another look at Schalke's team. Each of my wingers got 2 assists. Both my midfielders got yellow cards. Yeah, that was pathetic. Yeah, I'm not even going to pretend to be thrilled about that. I'm not. That was bullcrap. I ended up renewing a couple contracts. Tell them to get back to work. Okay, that's gonna go. And I got a 100% manager rating despite not doing the one objective. Which is kind of weird. But you can see here we finished on 97 points. But first I do want to show the rest of how the league went. Yeah, we drew 1-1 against Hanover. We won 2-1 against Jan Regensburg, won 2-0 against Arminia Bielefeld, and we beat Victoria Cologne 3-1. So we pretty much took care of business, and we ended up finishing an undefeated season here. No, that's not true. We did lose. So we got 32 wins, 1 draw, and 1 loss, 97 goal differential, 97 points. You can see Cologne will be promoted alongside us by a 17-point margin over Bielefeld. Bielefeld will play the 3rd worst team in the Bundesliga. Teams getting relegated are Braunschweig and Victoria Cologne. So one Cologne goes up and the other one goes down. Erzgebirge Aue ends up going to be playing the 3rd best Dritte Liga team. You can see Brill and Bolo ended up being the top goal scorer in the league with 21 goals in 26 matches. Leading assister goes to Cody Gakpo by a big margin, 25 over Jakob Brun-Larsen's 10. 25 assists in 25 matches for the Dutch winger. Timo Horn, his 20 clean sheets is probably a big reason why they are going back up to the Bundesliga. Lunin with 11 clean sheets. Radu with 8. DFB Pokal, Darwin Nunez with 7 goals. His hat-trick helped him leapfrog Ante Rebic from Schalke, which he didn't even feature in the game, which I think is kind of weird. Wolf with the leading assist with 8, double over Orsic and Larrazabal. Clean sheets, Berkey ended up getting 4 over Radu, and I don't think I played Lunin in the DFB Pokal. Take a look at objectives. Yeah, we did not complete the one objective there, but we are on pace to increase our club worth by 30%. We managed to get the youth development one through Xanatakis. 7 clean sheets. I pretty much did that off camera. But I ended up getting much more on camera. Domestic success. They wanted us to win the league title, which we did, and we reached round of 16. No, did we do that? But we ended up winning the entire thing, and we will be playing European football, so that continental thing will be in effect. We got Josh Martins, Tad Groen, and Nicholas Cortez. I'm sure one of these guys gonna end up getting promoted. Take a look at the transfer history, just to recap. Kiriakou, I don't believe you guys saw that. He's going to QPR on loan. Callis is finally going on loan. He's also going to be going to England, this time with Blackburn Rovers. Mavros will be going to Hamburg. Van der Heijden going to Sandhausen. Marinado is also going to England with Sheffield Wednesday. Sem de Haan, which is a guy that I've been wanting to go on loan for a long time. I'm hoping it's not too little too late. He will be at Sandhausen. And the rest you guys have already seen. When you take a look at the team right here, Larrazabal is up to 77, so he's definitely going to be a big part of this team. Stepping forward, I am going to go ahead and get, if anything, I'm going to get a backup center back for next season. Probably send Xanatakis out on loan because his job is pretty much done. Kanji is now at an 85, so he's Champions League caliber now. But without further ado, we are going to take a look at stats, and we are going to take a look at player development. Embolo, most goals, 22, 0 assists through 27 appearances. Gonzalez is second with 19 goals. I'm actually kind of surprised about that. He does have the 4 assists. He grew by 4, so I think he pretty much saved his spot on the team. Because I was contemplating whether or not I was going to sell him or not, but after his growth this season, I do expect him to get a potential boost. Darwin Nunez, 16 and 1 through 25, also growing by 4, so he's going to be a reliable backup. Wolf, 13 and 9. Gakpo, 12 and 25 through 26, very impressive. Pretty much usurped Wolf from his starting 11 job, especially out on that right wing position. Jakob Brun-Larsen, 12 and 11 through 22. Larrazabal, 9 goals, 13 assists through 26 games. That's 22 goal contributions, 26 games. Grew by 8, which is fantastic. And I'm just going to go ahead and just keep on going down. Ferreira's up to 75, so got a bit of a decision making in regards to him. Some good growth on some of these players. Still need to figure out what I want to do with my goalkeeper. I want one of my goalkeepers to be a bit weaker than the other one, so I might have to get rid of either Radu or Lunin. And to be honest with you guys, I'm actually leaning towards selling Lunin and keeping Radu. Because I feel Radu's been doing a lot better for me than what Lunin has, but we'll see. I mean, he's already grown by 4, so it shows me at least he has room to grow. But take a look at the players here. So Lunin has room to grow too. He could be an 82. If there's anybody in particular you want to look at, I'll just go ahead and pause the video. Put a plan on a kanji. Which, Sanatakis, big part of our objective, which, like I said, I probably will send him out on loan next year and bring in another backup center back. Palmacow's up to 75. I've been tickled pink about his growth. Bruno's the highest rated outfielder at an 86. Lorazabal up to 77. Gakpo up to an 82. And then Embolo is up to an 85. Nunez up to an 80. 5-star, by the way, on Embolo. And one more thing I do want to check out, which I just remembered just now. Let's take a look at the other leagues. Let's see what's going to happen here. Bundesliga. Let's see. Bayern winning that. Surprise, surprise. Teams going down are Stuttgart and Nuremberg. Dusseldorf will be playing against Bielefeld for the right to play in the Bundesliga. Dusseldorf playing to stay, whereas Bielefeld playing to get promoted. No, I didn't. I very clearly pushed X game. I did not push circle. Wien Wiesbaden and Dynamo Dresden ends up getting promoted to the Zweite Bundesliga. Kaiserslautern will be facing off against Erzgebirge Aue for a right to get promoted. Much like they did in real life, though. In real life, they ended up beating Dynamo Dresden. No, they beat Ingolstadt in order to get promoted to the Zweite Bundesliga. But I'm going to go ahead and sim ahead here before I end the video, because I want to see who gets promoted. So, a bit of a longer video than I anticipated. I do want to stop the sim. What? Come on. Youth player unsettled. Pardo loan rejected. Ted grown. He's got good potential, but I think I'm going to go ahead and release him. Yep, and I'll sign the other 2 guys. There we go, that's my youth team. And I think by the 11th, I'll know who gets promoted to the Bundesliga. Maris loan offer. I'm actually kind of surprised he rejected the Würzburger loan, but let's go ahead one more week. Okay, Maris loan agreement. Okay, let's see. 1 year loan, I'm gonna go ahead and accept that. Hopefully he'll go to Oviedo. Okay, let's see. And Bielefeld will be promoted alongside ourselves in Cologne as Stuttgart. Wait. Stuttgart was already relegated. Wait, Erzgebirge beat Kaiserslautern in order to stay in the Zweite Bundesliga. Super Cup was won by Manchester United over Manchester City. That's interesting. Champions League won by Barcelona over PSG. The Lionel Messi derby. Europa League was won by Roma in penalties over Leicester. That's interesting. Yeah, I have to look at that Bundesliga table again. Because I'm pretty sure I read that correctly. Unless they had one more game to play. They must have one... Oh, Union Berlin ended up getting... So, I don't think I put that... So it was Nuremberg and Union Berlin that got relegated. Stuttgart. Okay, so Dusseldorf ended up... So I think I didn't go down one more. I think that's what the issue was. But there we go. That is Season 2 done and dusted. I will resume this series back in January. Hope you guys are looking forward to it. But thank you guys so much for watching this. Hope you guys are enjoying the series so far. And I'll be seeing you guys again next time.